kept you waiting, huh? Hey, how's it going? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful Team Fortress 2 commentary. I am your host, Sirius Sakor, and good god, it has been months since I've actually uploaded anything on this channel. And I noticed that during that wonderful time period, I actually hit 1,000 subscribers by doing basically nothing. That itself is a pretty big accomplishment. Unless you were to consider the fact that probably most of those only subscribed because I extended a piece of Doom music to like 10 minutes long. I uploaded that a long time ago in a galaxy far away, and now it's like my most popular video for some strange reason, because people like Doom, I guess. Alright, so what's been going on? Why have I been procrastinating? Some people may recall at the end of the last shitty video I uploaded, it was some sort of thing involving Team Fortress 2 in Google Translate, and right now TF2 seems like such a long-lost artifact title. But anyway, the text at the end says I was going to be working on a Serious Talks video, which is basically a pseudo-review, sort of longish, rambling video where I basically talk about a video game for like 30 minutes straight. And I do actually have a script ready for the next video, I just haven't really commentated over it yet. So, because I'm so good at balancing multiple projects at a time, I'm actually not. I decided that I would start writing a script for a completely different video, which is totally unrelated to the other one. In fact, I actually started doing the commentary itself on it, and about half of it is finished, but I'm a little bit hesitant on actually making the video per se. And there are a couple of reasons for that. There hasn't been much content on this channel because I'm a lazy bastard, and also because of this. Serious Sam Fusion 2017. If you've actually been following what Serious Sam has been up to lately, this is what the boys at Crow Team have been working on. Serious Sam Fusion is basically the Serious Sam HD games in HD. Again. They're basically taking the HD games and Serious Sam 3 and they're stomping out all of the bugs. I'd actually been brought onto the beta testing team back in the middle of last December, so that's kind of what's been keeping me occupied for a while. I've been looking for all them bugs and stuff, and I really wish I could talk about some things or even show some footage off of the soon-to-be-released Serious Sam 3 Fusion Edition, but non-disclosure agreement and all that jazz, so I'm not exactly at liberty to divulge much information. And the main reason why Fusion is actually a thing is probably due to the fact that Crow Team is porting a bunch of their games to VR. And if you're into the virtual reality craze, then you might like Serious Sam VR, the first encounter and the second encounter, as they are both full-fledged games that you can play for the virtual reality experience. And of course, Serious Sam 3 will be coming soon. I don't know when. It's probably going to take a couple more months, because Serious Sam 3 is like a fundamentally different game compared to the HD remakes of the first and second encounter, but that's besides the point. That's kind of the main gist as to what's been going on in my life as of late. Mostly beta testing Fusion, also trying to figure out what to do with myself, taking up a few different hobbies now and then. I'm basically at that point where I'm just trying to reassess my life and spend not too much time in front of my computer screen. You should go step outside if you haven't, by the way. It's actually quite beautiful out there. In fact, I command you, just stop watching this video. If you still are watching this video, you might be thinking that an explanation is warranted behind the lack of Team Fortress 2 content, and yeah, I feel like that's a subject that's worth pointing out. You see, I'm making a TF2 commentary right now. It's easy. This is pretty much all I have to do. In fact, I could devote maybe about 10 minutes just talking about bananas, and people would probably like that. I know one guy who did a bagel commentary on Team Fortress 2 long time ago, and that's probably accumulated well over 100,000 views. So the strategy is foolproof. Just talk about food, and your subscribers will flock to you endlessly. I suppose I've just gotten a bit more of a cynical outlook on TF2 commentaries as time goes on, because there's really not all that much you could really say about the game at this point. Also due to the fact that there aren't really many people working on the development of Team Fortress 2, there's supposed to be an update involving the gas mask dude and the Russian bear, but I've not seen any news on that in a long time. And really, I can't blame them for having a small development team, but I don't know, it's kind of been killing my mood to play Team Fortress 2. I usually just boot up TF2 and play with friends. It usually takes a bit of convincing for me to actually start the game up and actually play a round or two. Even for doing this commentary, it hadn't really crossed my mind to play TF2 in probably weeks. I would say months, but I've sort of dabbled in it now and then. It just hasn't really been a huge priority for me. I think what I'm ultimately driving at this point is that the reason why I haven't uploaded TF2 in a while is because I'm kind of getting bored of doing TF2 commentaries. I mean, they may pop up now and then, sort of like this one, but it's going to be at a bit of a sporadic pace. I think it's going to be my main focus to try and work on the videos that involve actual effort being put into them, and I know I can't really edit for shit, but that's not exactly the point. I've got a whole lot of thoughts that I'd like to spill out and get off of my chest. And doing it on Team Fortress 2 footage is just not gonna cut it for me. I know people could probably say, hey, why don't you just go play Overwatch, but I don't care about Overwatch, I really don't. And I don't exactly have an obligation to go switch to another massively multiplayer online game. Maybe just because I'm stubborn, or maybe I have too much nostalgia for Team Fortress 2, but that's that. So yeah, that's what's been happening. You could probably expect a new video to come. I don't know when. I'm not going to give you a deadline because 1, I suck at meeting deadlines, and 2, maybe I'll upload a little more Team Fortress 2. It kind of depends on how I'm really feeling about it, or maybe I'll make a video on an entirely different game. I'm just dragging commentary out at this point. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. That was a goal I set a long time ago, completely forgot about it, left my channel to die for a couple of months, and now suddenly, hey, 1,000 sub sandwiches. So thanks, I appreciate it. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this rather short video, so thank you very much for watching and take care of yourselves. I'll be back soon.